So welcome to the Wild Gut Project. My name's Carrie. This channel is about being vegan and doing the low FODMAP diet, elimination diet for IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. Now, in my last video I did a recipe for a Buddha bowl that was really aiming to hit as many of Dr. Greger's daily dozen, which are like 12 super healthy groups of food to include in your diet every day. And I wanted to carry on with that, make a bit of a series. So today I've got two recipes for you. One is a smoothie that I have almost every day, and one is a bean dip, which is low FODMAP and counts as your daily portion of beans. So without further ado, we'll get going on that. Okay, so this is everything I use to make the smoothie. I have about a handful of spinach, or 1 cup worth, which is low FODMAP. And then I have a tablespoon of ground flax seeds. I grind these up and I put them just in a jar that I keep in the fridge, and I kind of do that every week or two. And then I've got some pea protein. There's probably about a tablespoon too, I just only had 1 tablespoon to lay it out, and that is low FODMAP. Doesn't taste great, it's neutral. So that is why I put in a generous pinch, or 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, which counts as our spice. And then I've got a good handful of frozen strawberries. And then I have a smaller handful of frozen pineapple, and both of these are FODMAP free, because I also use an unripe-ish, like it's still a bit green, banana, and I'll freeze this before it goes ripe. And then I have about 1/3 of a cup worth of oats. To be honest, I normally just pour that straight in, but that's everything. And then I'll add in some water. So you start with your frozen fruit. And then you put in your banana. Then I'm going to put in spinach and my powders. And last but not least, cinnamon. You just pour water. Now, it's not the most beautiful smoothie in the world, and it doesn't taste mind-blowing, but it is very healthy and it tastes pretty good. So for me, this is perfect. So this is everything we're going to use. We're going to use a can of butter beans in water. We're going to drain away the water. You can have 1/4 of a cup of these, and it's low FODMAP, so that's important. And then here I've got 1/4 of a cup of tahini. I've got a frozen lemon, because I didn't thaw in time, so I'm just going to kind of chop out the flesh part. Then I've got some salt, but obviously do this to taste, just to show. And then I've got a big handful of fresh parsley and some garlic infused olive oil from Tesco's, which doesn't have, can you see, any bits. So that's also keeping it nice and low FODMAP. Then I have my frozen lemon without the seeds, half a lemon, and then a good glug of oil for flavour. Add just a tiny bit of water to loosen it up a little. A creamy 1/4 cup serving is actually one of your bean serves for your daily dozen, and it's low FODMAP. So I hope these recipes were some good inspiration. The smoothie, like I said, is not that tasty, but it does taste nutritious, but it's quite pleasant. It's mostly pineapple-y, but you know, unripe bananas, what are you going to do? But yeah, I'm definitely going to do the daily dozen challenge, like a what I eat in a day video at some point to kind of complete this series. I'd be really interested to know if you've read the books. I think it's so good. And if you're new to low FODMAP or you're struggling a bit, definitely check out my website, because I've got lots of recipes on there. I made a course with a dietitian kind of guiding you through the whole process. And also there's this meal maker guide thing that helps you put together recipes which are low FODMAP and vegan. So lots of things. I will see you in a couple of weeks with another video, but until then I really hope you're well, hope your time is good. Yeah, take care.